Hey guys, checking traps this morning. Got this location right here, got this little pool right here. Got a little piece of a beaver dam over here. They've got some fresh mud on it. And you got the little outlet that flows out and goes on down and runs onto the river good ways down. Anyway, there's a little bit of beaver sign here. You got a couple of bank holes. They've got some scratching on the other bank over there. There's a big tree over here they've been chewing on. And like I said, the dam, there was a few castor mounds. So I made a couple sets here about 3 days ago. Finally got this big beaver right here. And the little 220 set in this channel right here. I was really hoping to get an otter because I had seen some otter sign over here. And I was going to pull out today, but since I got this beaver right here and there's a little bit more fresh sign, I'm going to go at it one more day. I'm going to leave a one castor mound, and then I'm going to reset in this channel right here. But anyway, I guess the point to my video here today is in a video earlier, you know, I had a beaver that got caught in a 330 and got off my stakes and got down to deep water. You know, I almost didn't get him out. And you know, then I mentioned on another video, make sure your counter bears and stuff are staked solidly. Well, like I said, the channel was set over here. There's the beaver. Fortunately, I had it wired off to a rebar stake right down here, and kept my beaver from getting away. Now I've got my 330 over here. That water's pretty darn deep, man. You know, if that one wasn't wired off, the beaver got in there and got off the stakes, you know, we might not have ever found that one. So anyway, the moral of the story is make sure you wire off your counter bears. Anyway, so fair sized beaver there. Got a good sized tail. That's a size 12 boot right there. Anyways, we'll get this reset, and I've got a long walk back to the truck, about 200 yards, and I'm gonna have him in a bucket of traps to carry. I'm pulling the rest of my sets down here except for the two that I'm gonna leave. Anyway, guys, we'll be back. Hey guys, just showing off one of my sets here, kind of experimentation. Got a snare right here, and what I did was I got this real thick clump of weeds and stuff like that. So I kind of walked a little trail in there. I've got some bait and lure back in there. Of course, got my snare in the front. This area where I'm at, this grass is really thick and stuff. There's not a lot of open area to make like a dirt hole set or anything like that. So I'm kind of just playing around right here. You know, we can't have exposed bait in my state. So if I could have, what I would have liked to do is taken like a couple of my beaver carcasses or something like that, or some muskrats, whatever, and thrown them back in there. But so I've got some bait and lure in there, and you know, hopefully this fox will come in there and get it. And then you know, around the edges of some, you know, I'll try to find some open areas to put some dirt holes and stuff like that. But you know, trapping is all about learning and, you know, trying new things. All right, well, we'll be back. Hopefully when I come back to this set, I'll have a fox in it. Hey guys, I'm at a set that I made 2 days ago. We had a real super heavy rain last night, tornado warning and everything else. But anyway, I don't know how good you guys can see this in the video. Here, you got a fox tracks, and then this is real smooth right in here, and of course my dirt holes right here. Looks like the fox walked in and rolled around. Yeah, I wasn't using any rotten lure or rotten bait or anything, and you know, just some commercial bait that I had, which, you know, have, you know, dogs and stuff like that like to roll in things. Anyway, I used the dirt from the location to bed my trap, and it's pretty packed down and everything. You know, that could have caused the trap not to spring. Got the one track right here. My pan should be right around in here somewhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this layer of dirt off, and we're going to rebed the trap. But first I'm going to look and see. Like I said, you got a footprint right here. My pan should be right here. Looks like we just missed this joker. There's my pan. Missed my pan by 1/4 of an inch. Wow. Okay, well, we know there's still foxes in the area, man. We're going to get this thing reset, and we'll be back. Hey guys, I got this pocket set right here. Caught several muskrats here last year, and here's the only catch we've gotten so far here. Got this little possum. Got him by both front feet. Just using some Jameson's Muskrat food lure there. Got this possum here, and he looks awful soaking wet, but when he dries out, it'll look real pretty though. Kind of small one, but we'll get the set remade and we'll be back. Hey guys, skinning a big beaver that I caught this morning, and don't know how we can see this little point of the knife right there. That's a shotgun shell shot right there. That's more on the hide right here. Anyways, yeah, I was just watching another guy's videos on YouTube, and he was talking about he skins beavers that he finds bullets and stuff in them all the time too. And yeah, here it is, man. Yeah. Don't know why somebody would take a shot at this beaver like that, but these pellets are nowhere near its head. So anyways, yeah. Well, I've got about halfway skinned here, and I'll look around the head, see if I see any other shot and stuff up there. Man, kind of makes hunters look bad though. Well, we'll be back. Here we go, guys. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning before work here, and we've got a gray fox. Kind of a small one. Now, I'm within 10 feet of it. I don't know how good you can see it here. I'll try to zoom in a little bit. But anyways, like I said, I'm within about 10 feet of it. This thing hasn't moved a muscle except to kind of perk its ears up. Alright, we'll get this thing taken care of and we'll be back. So I guess the moral of my story was the point I was trying to get to is what I've been saying on most of my videos. If you give the animals a chance to hide, they'll try to hide. And anyways, yeah, so cool. We'll get this thing taken care of and we'll be back. There we go, guys. Just a little ways down from where we caught that gray fox in the trap. Got a nice sized possum. It's actually the second possum of the morning. Alright, we're going to take care of it. We'll be back. Hey guys, just a little ways down, we just caught that big possum. Yeah, I wish it was daylight so you could see this. Anyway, got a catch circle right here. Got a big pile of leaves. A lot of times this happens when the animals are struggling to get out and they're piling stuff up in the center. Well, anyways, I'm thinking, man, I don't have an animal there. So I'm poking my foot around trying to find the trap. Got a possum right here hiding from me. Yep. Little small one. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, good thing when I was poking my foot around there, I wasn't a skunk. But anyways, get him taken care of. We'll be back. Count today is 3 possums and 1 gray fox. Hey guys, out checking here after work. We had a real hard downpour this morning, so I didn't go out before work and check. Anyway, got this little cubby set right here against the base of this tree. Man, I was really just messing around with this. This is just strictly a possum set. But you could pick up a raccoon or something like that. Anyway, we got a 1.5 Victor long spring. I've got it stapled to this log right here. You follow the chain on around. There's Mr. Possum, or maybe Mrs. Possum. See how that possum's cut? I don't know if you can see it that well or not, but see how that possum's cut across his pad right there? That's how you want to do it with possums. A lot of times when you get possums up around this part right here, or with any animal, that's when you start having damage to their leg and stuff like that. Anyways, yeah. So with this trap right here, I was pretty sure I was just going to catch possums here. So I bedded it, under dirt, but I also put a few extra leaves and stuff on top of it to try to make there be, so, less of the possum's leg would get down in between the jaws for the trap fired. And so it, get them more on a foot pad catch instead of on their, leg or the wrist or whatever. It's a pretty small possum here, but we're going to take care of him. And we'll get the set remade. Caught one about the same size and a set right over there. Yep. Like I said, we'll get it remade and we'll let you look at it when it gets remade here. Alright, we'll be back. So here's that cubby set after the remake. Of course, there's the possum. Got my trap chain nailed to this log right here, or stapled to the log. got it kind of covered over to kind of hide it from thieves. And of course the trap's here. Trap's bedded nice and solid. Got it covered over with some extra leaves. Got my bait up in the hole right there. And anyways, yeah, like I said, I just had this old 1.5 Victor that I picked up at a flea market. You know, I wouldn't really trust it out like if I was strictly going for coons or something like that. It might be a good muskrat trap. But anyway, so I just thought I'd, you know, mess around with it, probably catch a few possums here. Anyway, there's always hope that I might get a coon here or something like that. And you know, basically your cubby is just you know, just a way to force the animals to go over the trap. You know, I could have made a dirt hole set here. I could have made a flat set. Kind of on the hillside, I could have dug a dry pocket, something like that. But anyway, like I said, I was just messing around with this cubby set right here. And yeah, cool. Well, there you have it. Of course, there's Mr. Possum. And we got a few more traps to check here. And hopefully we'll be back with some more catches. Here we go, guys. We got another set. We got another possum. Alright, got a dirt hole set right here. Corner of this little pasture or meadow or whatever. Not the fox I was looking for, but hey, we'll take it. Alright, we'll be back. Hey guys, just down before we shot that possum. And as you can see, we got a gray fox right here. Cool. Actually, caught a fox here last year in the same spot. Actually set right back in the dirt hole. I've got a snare just on the other side of it. I'm going to take care of it, and we'll be back. Hey guys, we're back. Here's that fox right here. Of course, I had a dirt hole set right here, and then just over there I've got a snare where I'll walk the trail into this real thick stuff, put some bait and lure in the back, put a snare in the front. I was wondering if maybe if I didn't have this dirt hole set right here, but I've gotten the fox and the snare over there. But you know, either way, I'm happy to get it. Of course, I mentioned you know, a little earlier that this is my second fox to get from here. I caught one here last year, right across that tree line over there. I've got a dirt hole set over there. I had one there last year. Of course, one day caught a fox over there, and then one over here, and that's what I consider my first ever double. Anyway, I caught more than one fox in a day before, but you know, to have them so close together like that, like I said, I consider that a double, and got quite a few more out of this location right here. And on my videos, whenever I catch, you know, foxes and coyotes, you know, some of the bigger animals, you know, I go ahead and you know, dispatch them real quick. And the reason why is the same location right over here. Last year, I was getting my phone out of my pocket. I had a fox there, and I was my second fox in that same spot. I was getting my phone out and was going to take a picture of it. Fox pulled right out of the trap, man. And you know, if I hadn't been shucking and jiving trying to take pictures of it, you know, I would have had a fox laying there probably. But you know, that's why I go ahead and take out my bigger animals first. You know, possums and raccoons I don't get in so much of a hurry. But you know, it's cool. Well, we're not going to reset this one today. I'll cover the trap over with some trash in case somebody comes walking along. And anyway, cool, man. Yeah. You know, weather's been kind of messy the last couple of days. We've had a real heavy rain and stuff like that. But you know, our fox catch is way down from last year, but it's starting to pick up. You know, we're starting to pick up more coyotes and stuff like that. Haven't got any bobcats yet, and I don't have any muskrat or beaver sets out right now. I've got one of each actually. You know, I'm gonna get ready to check those, but I'll be pulling those pretty soon. So most I'm strictly land trapping right now, and we've got a few more traps and snares to check, and hopefully we'll have some more catches. But yeah, man, I got this fox. I'm real happy. Got one yesterday too, and cool. All right, we'll be back. Thanks. Hey guys, another location, another possum. Pretty good size right here. Dirt hole set. Right over here is where we caught a possum, and then just a couple days ago got a coyote. And how good you can see it. Good sized female, man. And man, she really chewed this tree up. I'll take a picture of this in the daylight. But man, around this catch circle, man, it's dug down about 4 inches down to the ground where she was going around. She tore it up, man. Anyway, got this possum right here. I've got 2 more traps and snare to check. Hopefully, we'll have a raccoon in those and not a possum. But if we take a possum, we'll be happy to get them. Yep. So we'll get this thing taken care of, and we'll be back. The follow-up for today's thing.
You get out there with that dude, you start hearing him